What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of WWE's Biggest Issue. This week's episode is for those who watch NXT UK like me, that streams new episodes every Thursday on Peacock. Big shout outs to Peacock, no copyrights. You guys know how it works with the algorithm. Now, if you guys did not know, about a couple weeks ago, Ashton Smith and Oliver Carter defeated both Mustache Mountain and Familia to win the NXT UK Tag Team titles. Now, as you guys are well aware, or for those who are not aware, Ashton Smith was one of the pillars of NXT UK. In fact, the pillars of NXT UK are Ashton Smith, Dave Mastiff. Who else? Flash Morgan Webster, the Mark and Joe Coffey, Ginny, Mark Andrews, and of course Mustache Mountain as well, and even also Zaya Brookside as well, and several others that are on the roster. Some of these pillars ended up jump shipping to the main roster from NXT UK to NXT, and then to the main roster. Butch, or Pete Dunne, I guess. Rhea Ripley is another one. Ludwig Kaiser, or I guess Marcel Barthel, and also to Gunther. This week's episode, I'm going to be talking about the top tag. I'm going to be talking about who should be next in line, who should be first in line, if you will, for the NXT UK Tag Team titles against Smith and Carter. Obviously, we have Familia, we have Gallus, we have Dave Mastiff and Jack Stars, we have Subculture, Gallus I mentioned, we got Familia I mentioned, and we also have as well the team of Primate and Tbone, as well as the team of Shaw Samuels and Namdar. There are also other tag teams as well, but those are the main tag teams that I want to put my focus on. And the reason why I'm putting my focus on them and not on Mustache Mountain is because of the fact that for one, Trent Seven several months ago, like sometime last year, he said, if we don't win these titles, I'm done. And they won the titles all right, but they ended up losing them not too long ago after that. Sorry guys, I had to fix the charger on the excuse me, I had to fix the laptop charger. It got tangled up with my little tripod over here. Anyway, and we come to find out that this Thursday on NXT UK, Trent Seven is going to explain his actions, explain what the future holds for him. Who knows? I mean, it's a possibility we could see a heel turn for Trent Seven, which is a possibility, but we will see. Let's start, obviously, with the team. Let's start with Familia, Charlie Dempsey, Rohan Raja, and of course, Tio-Man. These three are basically a group of words, everybody. A group of individualists who have their own goals in mind, if you will. Especially Dempsey. Charlie Dempsey has his own goals to deal with, and he joined Familia to basically just to help further his own goals in NXT UK, and they've been extremely dominant as of late. And I have to admit, they've been extremely dominant, winning literally most of their matches, with the exception of like maybe a few. But Charlie Dempsey definitely could be the key to them becoming NXT UK Tag Team Champions, which is a possibility. But at the same time, if you think about it, Tio-Man, he's been around for a while. In fact, I'm actually going to look him up let's see. Let's see. I need... I guess that will do. I guess Wrestling Wiki will have to survive. Big shouts to that. No copyrights. You guys know how this works with the algorithm. I'm gonna try and pronounce it. I'm gonna try and pronounce his real name. It's Midi Han. I actually want to look up the last name. I want to see what it means in. I want to see what the last name means in German, because the last name is spelt weirdly. So let's see. Let's have a look. I believe it's what, German? Yeah. Let's see. I believe it's pronounced, Koga Basoglu? I probably butchered that, but, I guess there's nothing. Alright, never mind. Thought I would give that one a try. Anyway, so, Tealman has been around for quite a while, actually, as far as his career in the, outside of NXT UK, being a part of WXW West Side Extreme Wrestling, and now part of NXT UK, which he's been pretty impressive as of late. Rohan Raja is another dude that's been around for quite a while. Charlie Dempsey, people forget that Charlie Dempsey is the son of WWE legend William Regal, who's now doing his own thing outside of WWE, which is pretty cool. And I truly believe that with Charlie Dempsey in Familia, they could potentially become tag team champions. Now, as far as Massive and Stars go, they've been on a roll, sort of. They've been on quite the interesting roll as of late. But even though Jack Stars has been in the wrestling business for quite a while, he's learning a lot from Dave Mastiff as far as how to be aggressive in the ring, how to how to train in the gym, how to eat right, and everything else, and that's what got them to become a very successful tag team. But when you think about it, these two are polar opposites of one another. Dave Mastiff is helping Jack Stars be to be aggressive and how to be ruthless in the ring, but Jack Stars is showing Dave Mastiff how to just be chill, be laid back and just have a good time, So they're polar opposites of one another, but they help each other with the other's weakness, if you will, which is pretty cool. Now, as far as Subculture, Flash Morgan Webster is still out with an injury. He'll be out for quite a while. I don't know if he'll come back to NXT. I don't even know when he'll come back, so I can't say anything about it. Although I will admit, with Mark Andrews have been helping Wild Boar as of late, maybe we could see Wild Boar join Subculture. And I talked about that on my Instagram story, tagging them. I'm like, hey, Boar, I mean, y'all have been chill for a minute. Why don't you join Subculture? I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, it is a possibility. I know that we hadn't seen. I know that we hadn't seen Boar in a minute. So maybe they actually took my advice. Who the fuck knows? As far as Gallus goes, Joe Coffey is done. He's out. He's gonna be out for a while. Don't know if he'll come back, but who knows. But as far as Mark Coffey and Wolfgang go together, we all know the tag team champions for over a year. They've been dominant. They've been hella dominant. But when they lost the titles, that was when everything started to go downhill. The momentum that they had when they won the titles, downhill, and they lost everything, literally everything. So could they bounce back? Absolutely, they could definitely bounce back 100%. Now, as far as Namdar and Shaw Samuels, I have to admit, these two together, not bad. Sure. I'll admit it. Shaw Samuels, he's been impressive in the ring as of late. Let's be real. Noam Dar he's a dumbass. All right, he is a dumbass hitting on an up and coming top star like Lash Legend. When personal wise, I'm sure you guys can figure that one out. And my brother just texted me. Sorry guys, my brother just texted me. There we go. Anyway, we all know. I'm not gonna say anything, but I will say Noam Dar is an obnoxious jackass. All I can say. But together as a team, they've been pretty dominant, I have to admit. Now, as far as Tbone and Primate, I have to admit, those two together, they've been pretty good. They've been pretty good as of late. But now with Eddie Dent, with the fact that they have now ejected Eddie Dennis from their ranks, if you will, what does the future hold for them? Are they going to still be a tag team, or are they going to go their separate ways? That is the big question that we'll find out in the coming weeks. I think honestly they need to remain a tag team, because Tbone was another one of the pillars of NXT UK, and he was the one that helped Saxon Huxley become the man that he is now, if you will. So it's a possibility, but we then turn our attention again to Mustache Mountain. There is no way in hell they're gonna get their rematch, because of the fact that, well, Trent Seven is like, I'm done. So those are the teams currently. There might be more at some point. Who the fuck knows? But the question is, who deserves the shot at the tag team titles? Personally, I think it definitely has to be, as crazy as it sounds, it definitely has to be Familia. And the reason why I say Familia, it's as I said before, it's because of the fact that Charlie Dempsey is the son of WWE legend and WWE alumni William Regal, and with the skills that Regal gave Dempsey, there's no way in hell that they could not win the NXT UK Tag Team titles. Don't get me wrong. Smith and Carter winning the NXT UK Tag Team titles, they earned it, hands down, 100%. Smith had been a part of NXT UK since its inception in 2018. Carter's been around for about 2 years. For about what? since what? 2019? Like right around the summer of 2019. So he knows. So they've been together for a minute. And with the chemistry that they have, together, and with the fact that they've been just pushing to be tag team champions, and now to finally be tag team champions, that says a lot about those two. But now, as I said, they've got massive targets on their back, and Familia is going to be one of the top tag teams that is definitely going to go after Smith and Carter. So who do I think should get the next shot at the tag team titles? Hands down, Familia. But that brings me to the question of the day. Who do you guys think should challenge Smith and Carter for the NXT UK Tag Team titles? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, which get posted every Monday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. And if you guys have any family you guys want to send me and you guys want me to open it up on the channel, all the info will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.